Hi everyone, season's greetings to you, election seasons. How do you do today? I'm happy to be with you through this third part of my Dream Cabinet 2024, a trending survey underway to present common man's view on a weighty question. Many of you agreed that 2024 Cabinet has an important responsibility to put the nation on a runway to become a developed nation. To me, this cabinet is important in few other ways as well. That's the topic for this video. In this, I am taking up three important topics. Number one, a planned succession in BJP or a section based on the vacuum created. Second, do we have deputy PMs and why? Third, should cabinet portfolios be on same historical lines? Could it not be organized differently for better effectiveness? In all earnestness, these deserve my attention while forming my dream cabinet 2024. A planned succession in BJP is a necessity, as you can see from now. If he sticks to his own norm, Modi would have to relinquish office midterm. Question is, should he do it? Who would be the next PM? How is that going to be settled? If he leaves office midterm, does he go back on the trust people voted him to be PM for full term? Never during canvassing was a mention that he would just hand over midterm to a successor. In that case, he must have named the successor, like the party has named him as the PM. The conclusion is the voters voted him for a full 5 years. When it really gets discussed, I am very sure that there will be a clamor for him to continue as PM for more time to at least outlast Nehru and Indira Gandhi's tenures for record's sake. That will take him to 2032 and a chance to deliver a win to BJP. That's one scenario. In that case, there is no urgency to settle the succession question. It also means that is there a way that he can keep up the promise but also not break the trust? Luckily, no other party is facing this question. Not Congress for another 20 years. Rahul would be the leader, however small the Congress be or however effective he be. Most other parties founded on power of one individual, NCP, Trinamool, BDS, Shiv Sena are all facing existential crisis, though not a succession issue. It seems succession issue to be the only party that BJP is facing. We can take some lessons from the South. DMK and MK Stalin, Udayanithi lineage is a good example as they have settled the infighting when MK was alive. That led to a smooth transition. In contrast, Jayalalitha of AIDMK in one interview said she does not believe in appointing or nurturing a successor. Party will find one at an appropriate time as a leader would emerge. I emerged that way and so why another leader would not after me, she said. EPS seems to have seized the mantle events hold a loud lesson for me. Not only for me but for the entire nation. The loud and sound lesson is the succession issue should be settled when Modi is in good command. BJP is not a fiefdom. It's a movement. Modi has no children to claim his position. A systematic succession plan now is a necessity. Continuity as a political organization for BJP depends on that. That continuity alone would put BJP to claim a monopoly to rule the nation for the next decades. There seems no other organizational alternative to BJP at this moment. For these reasons, as Modi, I would not leave a vacuum behind. With his strong personality blocking him, would real Modi nurture his successors and lay a strong foundation for BJP to function as an ongoing organization for next decade and subsequent decades? But the question is how and when. Are there second in commands available, visible? Will a successor be nominated or elected? Will that person be able to bind the party and take it to the next decade? If that really happens, he or she can preside over the centenary celebrations of India's independence and also announce its arrival as a developed nation. That person's name will be etched in the history of India, a pride position and a great responsibility. Not leaving it to the chances, my dream cabinet 2024 could lay the foundation for a smooth transition. The next question is, do we have deputy PMs? From an organizational perspective, I mean the business organizational perspectives, a strong second line is a dictum, a set of people of competence, nationwide appeal or organization-wide appeal, political acumen, and democratic values. Having deputy PMs facilitate all this. It would reduce PM's span of control and obviate the need to be everything everywhere. That will demand skills of managing through vision and mission, objectives and leadership qualities from the PM. That skill is an essential requirement of a leader in corporates, not just administrative skills alone. With no one to challenge me as Modi, I will use this time and space to develop a strong second line. Having a set of deputy PMs as potential successors would allow BJP's current and emerging MPs to acquaint with their future leaders, their styles, and so on, and democratically choose one as their leader when the time comes. Because he would have handled deputy PM positions, he would also be competent and he would also be having a national perspective. Not to say that many of the leaders at the moment do not have this. It is just that my dream cabinet 2024 would facilitate this, particularly when one nation, one election is just not taking off. Even though today Mr. Rajnath Singh has mentioned that in next 5 years BJP would implement it. It requires tremendous cooperation from the states because that's a constitutional change. Even though that may be a wish, it may not take take shape. And because of that, it is necessary that the deputy PM positions are created so that the PM and the deputy PMs will have time to be active in the politics and keep in touch with the ground level citizens and make sure that there is a strong balance between the developmental agenda and the political agenda. Should cabinet portfolios be reorganized on different lines? This is my third question. Business organizations have moved from functional portfolios to product portfolios or strategic divisional portfolios, category portfolios. There are many alternatives. Likewise, could deputy PMs be required to manage few broad areas with a grouping of like natured ministries under one deputy PM? For example, the domestic transformations, international transformation, economy and developmental transformations, and finally, transformation supports. In all organizations, you will find the support function, which is very vital because they have the responsibility to balance the needs and the requirements of various mission mode transformational departments and do justice to the to bring out the nation as the developed one by 2047, and their role is very important. One great benefit could be it will facilitate a balance need for sustained effort required to make India a developed nation and also find huge time to politically keep connected to people at ground level. I am not saying that the cabinet ministers are not required. I am only saying that stuff the cabinet ministers positions with competent people, but give a mission vision and objective based direction, coordination, and avoid inter-ministerial conflicts for achieving common objectives under one deputy PM. I can elaborate, I can drill down, I can go to a lowest level on a discussion with this. But time being very short, I want to close this at this moment. Bye for now. Cheers. What's holding you? Please visit chaturth.in my dream cabinet 2024.html and put in your thoughts. If I can give my thoughts and crystallize something which I feel is very vital, I am very sure all of you would. And your collective wisdom would definitely be a voice to be heard. Thank you. Bye.